Here's today's workout. It's 3 supersets, 4 rounds of each. So you ideally need a kettlebell or a dumbbell here. We can kind of modify stuff to do them body weight, but here's the first superset, kettlebell swings. I'm going for 15 here. Again, it's down to yourselves, guys. Depending on what weight you have access to, you can probably go maybe more repetitions, or you can even do timed sets, maybe 30 seconds or something. I'm just going to go for the 15 repetitions here. If you have no access to weight, you could do something like mountain climbers for 30 seconds. When that's done, I'm going to go into the running man plank next. And again, if you're struggling with the running man plank, you can just do a standard plank, RKC plank. But for the running man plank, what I'm going for here is I'm just doing 20 seconds on each side. So I'm going to do 20 seconds each side. I'm going to go back to my swings for 15. I'm going to do 4 rounds of this. The next superset is a single leg Romanian deadlift with a 1 arm row. Again, I've kind of featured these on their own on our social media page. So I find the hand supported, sorry, I forgot to mention hand supported. The hand supported variations are really good for trying to keep our hips level, that we're not twisting to one side. So the movement with the weight here is more or less just to try and test our stability, I guess, more so than trying to really kind of get any serious kind of lat or bicep work done here. So steady tempo with the row. Try and extend through the back heel. My legs aren't dead straight here, but the straighter we can get them, the better. But I want to try and keep my back flat as well too. So there's a few things going on in terms of alignment. But we're going to go for 10 on each arm, and when this is done, we're going to go into some more glute hip work next. We're going to do our glute marches. So we're lying on the floor here. I'm going to have the kettlebell on my hips just for a bit more weight, or to test balance or stability a bit more again. So I'm pushing the heels down. What I'm going to do here is I'm trying to tuck the hips under. So squeezing through the glutes, activating the glutes. And just slowly, without kind of bobbing side to side or losing tension, I'm going to lift one leg off the floor and come back down. So heel rests on the floor. And again, just make sure the hips are as steady as possible here. Again, I've got to hold on to the kettlebell a little bit just for balance. What I want to do here is make sure that I'm keeping tension through the hips the whole time. So these two movements paired are actually really good for posterior chain, for hamstrings and glutes. It's a nice kind of double whammy for that muscle group. So again, I'm going to go for 4 rounds of this one. And then when these are done, we're going to move into our third superset, which is going to be Russian twists and the reverse plank. So same deal, bit more kind of core and glutes in this one. We're going to go 4 rounds. So Russian twist to going 10 each side. And this one again, if you've got any kind of back issues or anything going on at the minute, tightness, maybe skip these. You could do a side plank instead, something a bit more static. With this one, what I'm trying to do as I rotate is I'm trying to keep my chest somewhat lifted. It's hard to kind of see here, but I'm really making sure that I'm not trying to, I'm not allowing my lower back to round or flex too much here. So again, I want to get trunk rotation as well. So it's not just my arms swinging side to side, it's my torso, my sternum moving side to side. When we have 10 each side done, we're going to move on to the reverse plank. Again, here what I want to do is I want to try and squeeze my glutes under. Straight line from my chest to my ankles, or to my shoelaces essentially, and I want to try and pull my shoulder blades back and down the whole time. So squeezing back to the shoulder blades, squeezing the glutes under, and trying to push the hips up. So that's going to be 30 seconds hold on the reverse plank, and again 4 rounds of this in the Russian twist. And that's going to be our 3 supersets done, so 4 sets of each. And again, depending on where you're at, you can kind of increase repetitions or lower them down, depending on what access or what weights you have access to.